Is it good? How's it going, everybody? This is Sonic the Gangster, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I'll be right with you guys. I just gotta go take a bathroom break. Alright, guys, I am back. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take a bathroom break. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, like I said. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification for upcoming streams and videos. And as you can see, I have my character. Sorry for laughing, but I have my character named after my girlfriend, and it says right there, and her last name Duval. Same thing with what's it? Fallout. My Fallout character has the same exact name, and I'm making a multiverse within the gaming universe, a multiverse of my girl, which is awesome. Is there a way to turn down the brightness? No way to do it. Okay. We're good though. Who cares? Let's just do this because this game's awesome. Alright. I turn the volume up a little bit. I should turn a little bit down. There. Look, it looks just like her too. See, same color hair, same color eyes, same color cheek. I made it look just like my baby. My girlfriend. She's my baby. My forever baby. And this one actually fits because it's British. And she's British. She's my sexy British girl. I'm glad I have her. Alright, let's go. Downstairs or upstairs? No, I was thinking upstairs. Find your Shit. Oh. Oh, you Can't get that yet. Well, that's stupid.
They're lucky they didn't end up with Jordan. I hope a professor catches it this time.
Professor could all like that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida. Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just then?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Aw, she's nice. Go for get first friend. Yay. Get for first.
Don't fall off this time, Lily.
I hope a professor
Don't
catches
fall
it
off
this
this
time.
time, Lily. Professor could all like it.
It'll be the next butterbeer. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello. You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here.
Gareth Weasley.
Can't believe it.
Oh,
Nice
so he
and
must
big
be a
one.
a relative of the Weasley family.
Oh,
He must be one of
yes,
the
a friend
you know,
of Professor Fig's.
like kids of the Weasley families.
Nasty business dragons.
So he's a
Again,
Weasley too.
Very glad
Alright.
you're here.
Thank you, Gareth.
So many
So
Weasleys.
am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Don't fall off this time,
I
Lily.
hope a professor catches it this time.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Oldspire. I've heard rumours about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor, Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the corridor.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs. Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Okay. Whoa.
Here you are.
Woo. Is that cool, subscribers? That's cool. Whoa, that's awesome. Jesus. Bam!
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This way.
I am.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic
Okay.
and educate yourself about wizarding.
Okay.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Baruthio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Potato! Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that. Inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Trying to figure out this one.
Playing Hogwarts video, January Weaver.
Okay.
Or which?
Ron? Yeah, I was gonna say. Probably right.
This fits the place one before that, but yeah, it's one of the ancestors.
Oh, that's cool.
I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself. No.
It was gonna give me, what was it?
Speak of the devil, Professor
Huffle, but I was
Fig.
like, nah. So I changed it automatically to Gryffindor.
Yes.
Yeah.
You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of
Yeah.
spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you got the right.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And you
And hit that notification for upcoming streams and videos.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem
Yeah, I hope you enjoy this
chose
though.
us.
Very well. Enough chit chat. I need to get to class.
I hope you enjoy it.
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the
Okay.
details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. To use your field guide. It will be invaluable and invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch.
I'm
It
streaming.
was right to keep the details to yourself for now. I don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
I'm streaming.
It may require a bit
That's
more
what I'm doing.
flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the
Sorry about
benefit
the
of an
vacuum guys.
exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Yeah.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have a mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your house may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I'll be streaming for 1 hour and then later another stream. What is it? 3. So later another one at 7. And at 7 I'll be streaming Fallout 4. Ooh. Alright, let's go to this. Yeah. Run! That's the way she wants. First class, right?
Is that what you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso. Imitation charm.
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Poet? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See, dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Leviosa Remember, a surprised opponent is a stone. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. Begin.
This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy life and duel. Basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Point. We can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they will achieve it. A classroom duel, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that. Let's go for Monday. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was truly so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
How do I get to the charm spots? It's upstairs. This is?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. But sometimes after one time.
Here, behind you. There's an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can you here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the 7 months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio! That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
So like bowling? Is it bowling? Probably.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. That's it! Happens to the best. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent. Good. Stay focused. Very good. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go! Yes! What is this? That is how it's done.
Ah.
Don't lose your visa. There we go.
Splendid!
Rematch.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh,
I think
okay.
we are past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
I'll
Hey,
say.
enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Let us see this.
No.
Not to worry.
You get a 50.
What's this?
Excellent control there.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Gather yourselves on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with IQ. Took weeks for me to get it right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly. I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
If
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I guess your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talent. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
me. Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my work. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Owen.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the end of
1752?
this, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, please. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ooh, fine, fine. It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a...
Stop, thieves, you'll get in trouble.
In trouble you will be. I'll give Peeps a smack. It's a boot. He says it's a flat.
Thieves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack. But you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Damn.
That Ray's girl thinks she can fly back from there.
Streaming for. I've been streaming for.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Dean. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hackett and Roman. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumo? I see. But trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
That seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. The flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Ground game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Ever written a story of it as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I have the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a self.
I'll see what I can do.
Appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do it again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I trust the preliminary.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Nice.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
How long has it been? I don't think we have enough time. Let's try. I might try to squeeze in another mission. Jesus.
Fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way. I'm going to have my
Of
own.
course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? So you don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface.
Alright, Alright guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hit that notification for upcoming streams and videos. Also hashtag Sonic the Gangster Raid. Copy and paste it once or twice. No more than that, and let's go on thy raid. See you guys later or tomorrow.